Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Gakpo. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Can he deliver? And he whips in across. Foden. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Quality ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Reinders. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent. Foden. And here's Haaland!
Oh, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Isak. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And the shot! Foden, out towards the flank. Now it's Reinders. And here's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Reinders. And he cuts out the supply. Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes goes forward. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Frimpong gently done. Guardiola. Rodri. Doku. Haaland, Reinders, now it's Bernardo Silva. Succumbs to the pressure. Szoboszlai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. And it's Salah. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah tries to dink it through. Guardiola. Stones. Foden. Jones shifted upfield.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Isak! Oh, it's come loose. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. Ruben Dias. Reinders. Guardiola. Foden. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Doku. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Can he find the finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Reinders gets rid without sophistication.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Konate aim forwards. And here's Isak. Robertson. Now it's Wirtz. Donnarumma could be danger here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Gakpo, and he shoots! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Doku. Guardiola. Stones. And here's Doku. And here's Doku. Guardiola. Reinders. Rodri. Proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gakpo, oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Oh, what a ball! Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Salah! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Doku. KYRGYZ. Isak. Frimpong looking to hit the byline here. And the ball is out of play. Moved on forwards. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Now it's Haaland. That looks a good ball through. Bernardo Silva. Oh, smashing header! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Konate. And it's Salah. Frimpong. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that has been cleared. Decent chance! Deftly away. And here's Gakpo. Jones. Soboslai. Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards the centre. Shot a goal! Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's a look and place it forward. And that's a throw. And here's Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. Szoboszlai. Gakpo, it's a delicate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Tries a deft little ball. Stones gets it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's played forward. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Szoboszlai. Gakpo, now he's off and running. Wits. Isak! They've scored! And they're back in front.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Stones. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Guardiol. Doku. Crossed into the middle. And that'll be a goal kick. Played out wide. Robertson, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cleared away. Played out to the right. What a throw in. Rodri. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mohamed Salah chips it through. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Haaland. Haaland knocks it out wide. Doku. Foden. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Gakpo.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Guardiol. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Gakpo. And it's Robertson. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Doku. Jones does really well to win the ball there. Frimpong. Jones. That's really well manoeuvred.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Doku. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Vardio. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Matheus Nunes. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Pass has gone astray. Wirtz. Lobbed in behind. All up with that dink over the top. Gakpo, gently done. Stones attempts a clearance. Ruben Diaz. And he goes cross-field. Moved on forwards. Konate makes the interception. Gakpo. And it's Wirtz. Robertson. Robertson looking for a runner. Wirtz. Ball comes in. Wirtz has failed to find anyone. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Stones. Rodri. Keeper's got good distance on that. Konate, forwards and with intent. Gakpo, and it's lofted through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Frimpong. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Foden, out to the right. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Reinders' cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Reinders. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to cross. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And one more try. Denied by an instinctive save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Gakpo has found the net here, of course. And here's Wirtz. And here's Isak. Isak spread out to the left. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Here comes another cross. Tries to get it clear. Gakpo. Produces a cross. Well, the clearance is short. And that has been cleared. Bernardo Silva. Haaland, gently done. Foden. Reinders. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Konate, that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Isaac! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Nunez. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Mathias Nunes. And Dijk aim forwards. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going full tilt down the right-hand side. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Isak. He's got away. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Jones. And here's Gakpo. Referee has just said play on.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vardiol. Mathias Nunes. Bernardo Silva moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Konate. And it's played forward. Isak chasing after it. Now that's well seen too. Stones cuts it out. Mathias Nunes. Ruben Dias. Stones. Rodri. Mathias Nunes. Forwards and with intent. And it's Reinders. Foden. Can he spark a counter here? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Haaland. Gakpo. Isak. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Stones. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate. Konate shifted upfield. And it's Salah. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Oh, such a clever touch. Foden. Bernardo Silva takes a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what a climb! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's managed to get free. Gakpo, and here's Wirtz. Wirtz! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Bernardo Silva. KYRGYZ. Matheus Nunes. And here's Bernardo Silva. In it comes.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Wirtz. Isak. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Konate. Szoboszlai. Frimpong, gently done. Stones. Aim forwards. Guardiola. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gakpo, gently done. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Haaland. Out towards the flank. Szoboszlai. Jones. Isak. Now he's off and running. Guardiola. Doku, gently done. Isak is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Isak. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Gakpo. Thinks one through. And that was nowhere near his best. Haaland. Doku. Guardiola. Gakpo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. And it's played forward. Frimpong looks to get on the end of this. And that's been won straight back. Doku. Stones. Ruben Dias. Stones. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias. Nicely aimed pass. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. Jones, done delicately. Cleared away. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Isak, and he's on his way. No foul, says the referee. And that is a little undercooked. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Moved on forwards. Doku. Stones. Ruben Dias, driven forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Frimpong. Konate, forwards and with intent. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong drives forward on the overlap. Wits, time to deliver. Played into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Dijk. And here's Isak, and he's found a way past. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vardiol. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Szoboszlai. Isak. Matches Nunes. Attempts a clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Wirtz played out to the left flank. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vardiol. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Frimpong. And here's Isak. Salah. Szoboszlai. Jones. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Time for a change in personnel. Gakpo with the cross. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Ruben Dias. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Gakpo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Gakpo, and here's Isak, and it's Robertson. Oh, that's neat. And here's Gakpo. Wits. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Cleared away. Vardiol. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva making good progress on the right-hand side. Reinders. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Aim forwards. And here's Isak. Is the shot on? Gakpo. Gakpo! Oh, another save. Rodri can get it clear. Throw it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marmoush. He is just caressing the ball. Vardiol. And here's Foden. Kovacic, that's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now. Marmoush. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Marmoush, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Kovacic wins the duel this time. Ruben Dias. Stones. Stones gently done. Frimpong gets over and intercepts. Szoboszlai. Ambitious ball here. And they've got rid. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Played back in. And he thumps it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Konate, forwards and with intent. That has found him in acres of space. That is lovely. Frimpong crosses it in. Ruben Dias, early ball out from the... Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. And here's Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ruben Dias. Well, they could break here. Gakpo, over to the left, played in by Robertson. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Jones, and here's Gakpo, goes for a shot! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Szoboszlai! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Wirtz. Cleared without complication. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Marmoush. He's found a way through. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Robertson, gently done. Now it's Gakpo. And he's heaved it away. Wirtz laid out to the left flank. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Really well cleared. Gakpo, Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rodri, Kovacic, Haaland chasing after it. Szoboszlai. Konate looks to the other side. And that is out of play. And here's Gakpo. And it's Wirtz. Kovacic with a definite foul there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. tremendous effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Moved on forwards. Stones. And it's played forward. Rodri forwards and with intent. Marmoush. Lovely feet. Chance to play it in. Marmoush with the cross. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Mamardashvili sends that a long way. Foden. Marmoush. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Konate with the clearance. Real chance! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
They've played it short. Matheus Nunes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's another throw. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Konate. Konate chooses to go cross-field. Robertson. Robertson. Out of play for a throw. Gakpo. Oh, that's nice. Matheus Nunes gets it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Robertson. Gakpo. And here's Wirtz. He can get that clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice control. Nice physical challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Nunes. And here's Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Now he's got space here. And here comes the corner. Haaland, great chance! So close to drawing level.
Haaland is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
And it's been taken short. Marmoush with the cross. Kovacic. Robertson, nice ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is very well defended.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose chance! This was gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Soboslai! Konate makes the interception. Robertson. Jones. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, played right into it. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Chance here to counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Isak.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Stones. Kovacic. Foden. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Robertson. Now it's Gakpo. He's in plenty of space here. Proves too strong. So time is... Can he finish? Oh, bang on target. Matches Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Played into space out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Jones. Isak looks to get on the end of this. They are right into last chance territory. And the shot's on here. Gakpo. wide. That's good play. Jones. Out to the left it goes. Robertson, now here's the delivery.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Marmoush. That's very neat. Cross goes in there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gakpo. Van Dijk. Played towards the other side. And it's Bradley. Mohamed Salah. And here's Wirtz. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Bernardo Silva. Mathias Nunes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's a corner, good chance. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rodri. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Marmoush. Nouri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's the chance to counter. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. Oh, chance, surely! Changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mohamed Salah has been caught there, it's a foul. Too far for anyone. Now that's well seen too. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Foden. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bernardo Silva. He's onside. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Ruben Diaz, and it's been given away. He has found a way through. Could move up a gear here. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
For a goal kick. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of